The morning started like any other normal day. Smoke from kitchen fires crawled into the sky. Children played with tires in the dust, and the bell from St. Anthony Church echoes across the red earth. Chiamaka stared pap over a clay pot, calling to her daughters. Ifunanya, Amarachi, come and eat before the pap cools. The two girls ran in giggling. Ifunanya, the older, already carried the grace of her mother. Amarachi still sucked two hands when tired. Their father Obiora watched them silently from a wood bench, cigarettes between his fingers, his eyes far away. "I'll take them to their auntie's place in Onitsha today," he said suddenly, not meeting Chiamaka's gaze. "And to you?" Chiamaka blinked. "Why? Did something happen?" "She wants them to stay for the holidays. They'll be back next week." Chiamaka hesitated. "Without telling me?" "I already agreed. Don't start now, Maka," Obiora snapped. She gave in. She had long stopped arguing with the man who had grown more distant, more bitter with each passing day. Chiamaka braided Ifunanya's hair, packed their clothes, and kissed them goodbye. "Stay close to daddy, okay? And call me when you reach." The girls nodded. She watched them disappear down the dusty road. She would never forget that moment for the rest of her life. 3 days passed. No call, no message. When Chiamaka finally called Auntie Uju, her voice cracked in confusion. "What do you mean? They are not with me." "Chiamaka, I haven't seen those girls since last Christmas." Her heart dropped into her stomach. She collapsed on the floor of her kitchen, screaming. Neighbors gathered. Mama Agbonma, Obiora's aging mother, hurried in with her wrapper, tied haphazardly around her waist. "Where is Obiora?" Chiamaka sobbed. "He took them. He said they were going to Onitsha." That night, Obiora came home drunk. "You lied!" Chiamaka screamed, grabbing his shirt. "Where are my children? Where?" He shoved her off. "Don't touch me with your madness." Mama Agbonma stood watching, her hands trembling. She has raised Obiora alone after his father died in prison for robbery. But this was evil beyond anything she imagined. She cornered him by the goat shed the next morning. "Tell me the truth, Obiora. If you lie again, I swear on your father's grave, I will curse you." Obiora tried to brush past her. She stroked his knee with her walking stick. "Fine," he spat. "You want to know the truth? I sold them. I had no choice. Musa offered 5 million. I needed the money." A scream ripped from Chiamaka's throat as she charged at him, slapping, kicking, biting. "You sold our daughter like goats? You sold your own blood." The villager restrained her as Obiora fled, but the truth has broken loose, and nothing could stop it. 2 days later, Obiora was arrested and handed to the police in Onitsha. But his confession gave Chiamaka no peace. She wanted her children, not justice. At the station, the inspector handed her Obiora's size notebook. Among names and figures, one contact stood out: Musa, Abuja, with a phone number scrawled in charcoal ink. "I will find them," Chiamaka whispered. "You are not going alone," Mama Agbonma said firmly. "This is my sin to help cleanse. I'm coming with you." They set off the next day with only a small bag, worn shoes, and a faded photo of the girls. They traveled from bus to bus, asking questions no one wanted to answer. They arrived in Abuja, where a kind food vendor pointed them to a woman who once worked with Musa. "She the brother for Nyarinya," the vendor whispered. The brotherly stank of sweet and secret. Chiamaka walked through it like a woman, passionate, ignored the stare. "I need Zainabo," she said to the madam at the door. Zainabo sat on the plastic chair, smoking with dead eyes. "Musa," she said, blowing smoke, "that devil is still alive." "Yes, I know him. He deals in children, keeps them in a warehouse near Logbo. If your girls are still alive, that's where they will be." "How do we get there?" Chiamaka asked. "You don't," Zainabo said. "You will get shot. That place is a fortress." Chiamaka dropped to her knees. "Please." Zainabo looked at her for a long time, then scrambled directions on a paper napkin. "Go at night, but you need help. Go to Inspector Ruby. She's the only one who tried to shut him down." Inspector Ruby, a stern-faced woman with soft eyes, listened as they told their story. "You are brave," she said, "but foolish. You could have died." "We would die if we leave them there," Mama Agbonma replied. The inspector sighed. "I have tried to catch Musa for years now, but this might be our chance if we move quickly tonight. I can get backup from vigilantes." That evening, they gathered in silence near the warehouse. Chiamaka peeped through a crack in the fence. A dozen children sitting in debt, some weeping, some silent, and there, Ifunanya, her braids had undone, her lips were swollen. Amarachi sat crawled beside her, asleep in her sister's lap. "They are alive," Chiamaka whispered, choking on her tears. Inspector Ruby gave the signal. The compound exploded in sound, gunshots, screams, flashlights, running feet. Chiamaka broke through the gate, dodging a bullet that whistled past her ear. "Hey, Funanya! Mommy!" a shaking reply. She ran towards them, fell to her knees, pulling them into her arms. "My babies! My babies!" A guard lunged at them. Mama Agbonma knocked him over with her stick, beating him until his gun dropped. She picked it up, hands shaking. "I may be old," she hissed, "but I'm still your worst enemy." By dawn, the warehouse has been cleared. Musa was arrested. The children, 13 of them, were taken to the hospital. When Chiamaka returns to Umuikpe with her daughters, the villagers dance, women happy, men beat drums, even the trees seems to sway in joy. Obiora's name was stripped from every record. She was disowned by the elders and sent away, caused to wander without truth or honor. Chiamaka opened a center for missing children with help from Inspector Ruby. Mama Agbonma volunteered every day, sweeping, cooking, telling stories to the children like they were her own. Ifunanya would sometimes walk crying at night, and Amarachi no longer trusted man. But slowly, with love, they began to heal. One night, as the moon cast silver light on their mat, Chiamaka whispered to them, "No matter what happened, no one will ever take you from me, not even the devil." This story teaches us that a mother's love fueled by truth and courage is stronger than any evil. In a world where greed can make a man betray even his own blood, it reminds us to listen to our instincts, questions what doesn't feel right, and never remain silent in the face of wrongdoing, even if it comes from someone we trust. Most of all, it shows that evil may hide in the home, but justice lives in the heart of those who refuse to give up. Thank you for watching my stories. Please do like and share and subscribe too. Okay? Thank you.